Well, this is Ford Cam 1, and my Mustang is outside, but this is my grandfather. He retired from Ford, but what I got really mentioned about the Mustang, it's got 4 lugs on it and convertible, but the Fox bodies, they have a bit of space in them, but underneath of it, I really gotta point this out. It's got racing seats inside of it, but you have push in and out for your lights and stuff. You'll see it right inside the dash. But I've actually drove this thing as a daily, but even though they made the Fox body from 1979 to 1993, and they really have changed with the body styles for the Mustangs, but the newer Mustangs are pretty much beefed up a little bit more. And, well, I gotta mention, this is one of the different things I even gotta say about it. For being my first vehicle so far for a car, and you guys probably see me, you see, like, for when I had like a Chevy Colorado, you guys have seen that one. I go from a F-150 with a 302 in it, 5-speed, and it was good on power. The F-150 was, and good on mileage for a V8. But the one thing I kind of even mentioned, that some of these cars you even find anymore, that I really want to point this out and say, they have Mustang caps on them, and I'm gonna pop the hood up, open for you. Pop the trunk mainly first, so the way you guys can see the space in these. But this is the way they are. They just really don't have a lot of room in the trunk. But you really want the car. These are not really, I'd probably would say used for probably, you put small things in them, but the room in them is still pretty much alright. So, something else I'm even pointing out, for the fact that the engine, it's got Mustang mats in it, and this right here is what you use for your lights. You push this in, dobrate it, and then for your trunk, like not your trunk but your hood, they have these little push things like a dipstick. I don't know why they even have it like that. So yeah, anyway, got it open, but yeah, I don't know why they have that thing like that. That's your emergency brake there. And well, here's something else I even point out. It's got like a it's got a radio in it. It's got AC in it. And I also got to point something else out. The way that they have like the red dot on here, I don't know why it says like 55 and all that. Temperature and gas gauge and all. Then you have power windows, which I'm not really a big fan of. And this leather door side and stuff. And then the other thing I even point out is the fact that when you open these hoods up, this is a little bit kind of tricky, a little bit, that you get to open them somehow, like, oh, there it is. You get into these hoods, it's like, there's where your hood is. You know this is a 4-cylinder. Here's your engine. They're so easy to work on. Even though my F-150 it had like the battery like sitting open like this where you can get to it. Newer cars, they are hard to get to these batteries. It's like you gotta go to the dealership just to get them off. And I think these are the distributor or something like that, I guess. And oil and all this stuff in here, hydro boost and stuff. So this is the radiator. But what I'm about to point out is radiator coolant. Some people, I gotta point this out. When you buy from a private owner, sometimes they really just do not have radiator coolant inside of here, like right there. And sometimes they may not have washer fluid in there, which is something else you guys gotta look at. But even though a lot of you guys look at the headlights and all this, they really are tough cars and things. And like my grandfather says, buy a Ford. And here's something else I even got to point out. Here's your latch where you open it, and sitting right up here. Those of you guys that probably don't know about these Mustangs, are probably these Fox bodies, and just electric part in the hood. But my F-150 didn't have a cover like this at all. But you can buy these covers like on LMC truck for your F-150 OBS, like the Arrow Nose, the Bull Nose, the High Boy, and a lot of these newer trucks, they are just kind of a little bit complicated. But getting underneath this car, anyway, then slam that thing right. So Mustang, this neck, Mustang Capital, Mustang badge, and the one thing I really am not the big a fan of at all are these single blade windshield wipers. But these on the other hand are not really great on wiping your windows on a really rainy day, and that's something I really dislike. That's one of them. But at some point I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these single blade windshield wipers, because they really do not last long, and sometimes they really have to work so hard just to wipe your freaking windows. Just no offense about that, but sometimes when you just gotta drive in the rain and stuff, it is hard to see, and that's a common factor. But something else you guys really gotta understand, even though mechanic even kind of said this for a fact, that these cars are kind of like racing related, but they do not ever have Mustangs, they're not really all that great in the snow. I'm pointing that out because the ground clearance is one thing, it's a car, but the one thing I'm really also saying, it's not really the best thing about them in the snow. They are rear-wheel drive cars, and people can kind of tell you that they've gotten stuck in these cars for real, but modern cars are front-wheel drive. But why can't they put front-wheel drive in the Mustang where you shifted in front-wheel drive? But then, the one thing I even say that's kind of similar to cars, and this is something I can't even say about newer trucks, I really just do not like the shifters like these in trucks sitting there. I'm used to them sitting up here for an automatic transmission right next to the side of your steering wheel. So those of you guys that don't even know that. And then something else I really need to point out are your seat belts, the way they sit in here. These trimmings, I already told you about them. But anyway, older cars, you gotta slam the doors pretty good, because I guess they're a little bit heavier. But when you get to certain years, the cars get kind of heavy. Not heavier, but a little bit lighter. And Deluxe edition, they probably don't make it. And the badge and this little tail light, third bright light over here on the hood. Then some people, they put some kind of, I guess, them little aerodynamic things, them little things on them. I don't know what the heck they call them things. So yeah, and I'm gonna get you a walk around this side. That thing is that needs some body work there. And then over here, it's not too bad, but right there, you can kind of see something there. But why I'm undercoated this, because I want protection for the underneath of my car from the weather. And then something else I even mentioned, But some people say about trucks, you know, about the fenders and things for the Mustangs. You can buy front fenders just like you can trucks, but then I kind of say that I've actually seen this on sale before. Was sometimes when you buy like truck fenders too or car fenders, I really gotta say something that's kind of a little bit kind of different to give you guys an idea about this. Some of these guys will, or some people may sell them like the front clip, this front, these fenders, and this whole front end. I think it's right around the front bumper, and then it comes with a cowl hood, front fenders, headlights, and that's about it. Like, comment, subscribe, and give me some ideas that you need me too. So that's about it. You guys have an awesome day. Peace. But the last thing I gotta mention, it is cold outside. That's about it. Peace.